How's it going, everyone? Welcome to TwoTuned. I've been a fan of 21 Pilots for a long time, ever since around 2015 or 2016. And with their new album Clancy coming out on the 24th, I believe, I want to go through and make videos reviewing and reacting to all of their albums front to back. 21 Pilots is one of my favorite bands of all time, and I'm really excited for the Clancy album. This will be a cool video series talking about my opinions of these songs and albums and how they've changed over the years. But without a further ado, let's get into 21 Pilots' self-titled album, 21 Pilots, starting with the first track, Implicit Demand for Proof. Oh man. Oh man, just a simple little bass line to the pianos just brings a whole new world to it. Oh man. Man, I just gotta say, Tyler's singing on this song is just, I love his vocals. I also really like the imagery of Tyler just talking to God or a higher being, saying like, just strike me down with lightning. And instead of, people usually depict God or whatever with like white puffy clouds or whatever, like someone sitting upon like the high top above the clouds, and Tyler says, come down from your dark hiding place, which I love that imagery. Oh man, it just goes right back into it. Oh man, I love that line. And then it just ends how it started. I love it. I mean, if you really think about it, the song is pretty simple. It has like a 1:40 intro, and then it has 2 verses, and I don't even know what you would call down the parts where he's just saying rain down and destroy me over and over again. But there's just so much emotion put into what he's saying. He's saying simple things. I love the way how Tyler can just take these simpler concepts with these simple words and put so much meaning behind them. And I gotta be honest, like, compared to the rest of the album, like, this is just an amazing opener to the album. I feel if any of these other songs were the opener, I wouldn't like this album as much. But this is just like a nice, calm, well, not calm completely, but it's like a nice, calmer song to open up to this, like, the sound palette and the inner workings of Tyler Joseph's mind for this album. And it really works. Guess I'm gonna kind of steal some things from Brad Taste in Music, who's kind of like the inspiration for this channel. Gotta find some things to use for the rating system. Hang on. All right, here's how the rating system's gonna work. If I didn't like the song, or I think the song is bad, it's gonna get this red Chinese knockoff little gaming thing that my uncle got me. I don't know if you can see it. You hear it. If the song's just okay or mid, it's gonna get the McDonald's Mambo sauce. I don't know why I have an unopened thing of McDonald's Mambo sauce, but I do. And if the song's good, it's gonna get my favorite pair. It's gonna get my favorite pair of sunglasses. And this song gets my favorite pair of sunglasses because it is just a good song. There's like really nothing to hate about it. Maybe the intro goes on a little too long, and I think that's just something that kind of plagues on the self-titled album. You know, a lot of things are drawn out, which I can see why people don't like. But if you really get down to what the song is talking about and the emotions in the song, you can really look past it. It's not that bad. On to the next track, Fall Away. I mean, it just instantly gets into it. I don't wanna follow. I love how the beat just like falls into the la da 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 da.
I disguise and I will lie and I will take my precious time as the days melt away as I stand in line and I die as I wait on my crime and I'll try to delay what you make of my life, but I don't want your way, I want mine. I'm dying and I'm trying, but believe me I'm fine, but I'm lying. I'm so very far from fine and
Man, I love the rapping on this song. I'm not going to say Tyler Joseph is the best rapper alive, because he's not. He has some pretty cringy raps in the 21 Pilots discography. Especially early on, I feel this song showcases it pretty damn well. I also really love the little dun 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 in the background.
every time off of selfish ambition is taking my vision, my crime is my sentence, repentance is taking commission, it's taking a toll on my soul, I'm screaming submission, and I don't know if I am dying or living, cause I will save face for name's sake, abuse grace.
Oh my god.
Name in a newer place, but my name is lame, I can't walk and I ain't the same, and my name became a new destiny to the grave, and I
love that. Man, I love the little oohs going on the back. I just love the little details. That's one thing I really love about 21 Pilots for most of their discography, is just the little details they add. Like they could just keep it simple, but they don't. Oh man. They just gotta go out with the la da da dee da. Man, I love it. One thing I really love about this song, I think I could say I like this song a lot more than the the previous song. But if I could take just one song from this entire album and burn the rest of them, it would be this one. This one just sounds like this could be made so much better dated than the rest of them, or it sounds the best. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. It sounds the best compared to most of the other songs, because some of them the production isn't the best, or they sound, you know, dated. But Fall Away sounds like a modern song. Well, maybe not modern, but it sounds the most modern out of all of them. It's not my favorite off the album, but it's probably my second favorite off the album. But I guess that leads us into the next song, the Pantaloon.
your grandfather.
Immediately immediately as the song starts, I'm already just in the back of my head cringing at how he's sang on this album. I don't understand why he decided to use nails on a chalkboard as his inspiration for the vocals behind this song. I do not understand. It makes no sense to me. It's terrible. I like this song, ironically. I would never listen to this song by itself on its own, ever. But I have come to like it over the... I used to hate this song. I used to absolutely hate this song. But over the years, I've come to just kind of, like, appreciate it to the side, you know? God, the singing on this one is terrible for no reason.
You outlearned way too soon that your dad is now the Pantaloon.
I don't know why, but that line, "Your dad is now the Pantaloon," is just hilarious.
A moth ate through your favorite shirt.
A moth ate through your favorite shirt is such a weird way to say that you're down on your luck.
He's seen too many stare downs between the sun and the moon in the morning air. How he used to hustle all the people walking through the fairgrounds. He's been around so long, you change his meaning of a chair now. Because a chair now is like a tiny island in the sea of all the people who glide across the very surface that made his bones feeble. The end can come soon enough, but is it too soon? Either way, he can't deny he is a Pantaloon.
Oh! We're on the last song where his flow was amazing. Here, it's borderline unlistenable. It's so weird how you can go from the album starting off with 2 amazing tracks and you come to the third one and you get this pile of dog shit.
Your bones are held together by your nightmares and your frights.
Gotta say, I do like this verse of the song. It sounds a lot better than pretty much the rest of it, but that doesn't save the rest of the song sucking ass.
So lose your mind.
And of course, the screaming part's always good.
Lose your mind.
I do like the awkwardness right there at the end. I feel like the awkwardness that Tyler was putting in the vocals for 99.9% of this song was just absolute garbage, and I hate it. But right at the end, after the screaming and kind of the more laid-back vocals, or I don't even know how to explain it, but the more normal-sounding vocals, I could say I do like the ending a lot more than I like the beginning of the song, especially that rap verse. It is beyond cringy. But if I were to give it a fair rating, it would get the red bootleg. But if I'm being honest about how I feel about it, I would give it the mid mambo. Even though I really love the mambo sauce. I wish they didn't. I wish it wasn't limited. I guess we'll move on to the next song, Addict With A Pen. Another piano ballad, yay!
I haven't found the best.
I really love Tyler's like reverb delayed vocals in the background. It's like really wavy and stuff. Especially like what he's fixing to come up talking about water and the waves and stuff. It just really adds to the song.
Of suns low, I've been traveling and
Also, I really like how he says, love the distinction between the lines. I haven't been the best of sons hello. Like how he says it. It's just really interesting.
I haven't found a dry.
Ooh.
I haven't found a dry.
Oh man.
Of water.
I love that. I can say, reading the lyrics, I don't usually read a lot of lyrics of songs. I kind of just end up knowing the lyrics because I listen to the song so much. I never realized he's screaming water. I just thought he was just screaming, you know?
The sand will slow me down and the water will drain.
Oh, man, and we're fixing to get to the really good part of the song, but man, oh my God, do I love this. It's like spoken word poetry almost. I don't know if I would really call it rap, how he like kind of raps on his other songs, but it's just like, it's like a beautiful open, is it called open word, open spoken? I don't know what he would call it, but it's like he's just talking, but with so much emotion. It's, oh my God.
But you specialize in dying. You hear me screaming, Father, and I'm lying here just crying. So wash me with your water.
Oh man, I also love that little snippet right there. It really kind of brings home like just I guess the whole meaning of this song. It's just, you specialize in dying, you hear me screaming Father, and I'm lying here just crying, so wash me with your water. This is basically, as someone who's grown up Christian his whole life, I wish a lot more Christian music was like this. I hate Christian music. It's insufferable to listen to. Like, if I ever went to church and they were playing this, man, I would actually want to go to church more often. Again, I never knew he was just screaming water. That's really interesting to see.
I haven't found a dry. I haven't found a dry.
Man, again with the vocals. I think the ending goes on a little too long though. This is another song that I like. What can I say? I really like this song. I would say this album took me a really long time to really enjoy. I used to hate this album because, you know, it sounded so much different than what I was used to hearing from 21 Pilots whenever I got into them, which was Blurry Face and Vessel. And this song has always been like one of the standouts, I would say, like for me. You know when you listen to a song you like for so long, you just have to skip it because you don't want to listen to it anymore? I think the only thing about this song and a lot of these earlier songs on self-titles, they drag on. They drag and they drag and they drag. Where some songs, it's a benefit, like Implicit Demand for Proof, but other songs like this one, it's just a detriment. But, you know, I still like it. But I guess we need to move on to the next song, Friend Please. Oh my God. I love the little, I guess, synth line.
Petrified of who you are.
I love how the song starts off with his vocals being like distorted in the background, and then it just immediately comes into his vocals being right in your face and very clear. I love that.
Friend, please remove your hands from over your eyes for me. I know you want to leave, but friend, please don't take your life away from me.
Oh my God! No, again. I mean, it's like he's just sitting there. I got what I imagine is him and a friend sitting on two sides of a door back to back, and he's just sitting there pleading to his friend, and he's just saying like, it's like friend, please don't take your life away from me. It's just the song kind of hits home just a little bit too hard. I've had many friends throughout my life, you know, they would come to me and ask, like, talking to me, telling me how they feel and stuff. Sometimes you don't have the words to say that you want to say to them, and sometimes you just, there's nothing you can say to them. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this song hits a little too close to home. Oh man. Oh man.
'Cause I just won't let go.
Oh my God.
See the light.
I love that verse, because I won't let go till we both see the light. It's like he's sitting there like holding his friend's hand, like we're getting through this together. And then it just goes back into being that like distorted in the background vocals, and I love it. I don't know if you could tell by my reaction, but you know, it gets my favorite sunglasses. Like I said, this song hits a little too close to home for me. You try your best to tell them how much they matter in this world, but sometimes you just there's nothing you could say. This song has always just had a special place in my heart. I think this might actually beat Fall Away From Me, especially if it was me back then in like 2017, 2018 me. This was probably my favorite song off the album. But this is definitely up there with like Fall Away and some other songs on here that we're gonna get to, but we'll get there when we get there. All right, next song, March to the Sea.
There's miles of land in front of us.
Again with the awkward singing.
No one looks up anymore, 'cause you might get a raindrop in your eye.
It's such a weird line.
But then we fall asleep.
Oh my God. I do like this though. I do like this little background woo part.
I see a spaceship.
Spaceship in the sky. I don't really remember this part, I'll be honest with you. I don't listen to this song often. I think I've only heard it maybe a couple times. And we're only halfway through the song. I don't have the same bias with this song like I do with the Pantaloon, where it's like I ironically like this song. I genuinely think this song drags on for 5 minutes and 31 seconds too long. It sounds like a demo almost. It's just boring. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just really, really boring. Like I don't care about the story almost at all. Even whenever I was just getting into this album back then, I would always immediately as this song came on, I would skip it. And I honestly just want to skip it now if I'm being honest with you. But we're gonna keep listening.
Again, the voice inside my head says, "Follow me instead."
Follow him, Tyler. Follow him. He's building up for something. I bet he's gonna scream.
Follow me instead.
Maybe. I don't think I've ever gotten this far into the song.
Follow me instead.
I called it. That was March to the Sea. It has I guess I can call it the self-titled syndrome, where it just drags on for so long, and it's so slow, and it's so boring. Where other songs like Implicit Demand for Proof, where it was beautiful, this is agonizingly boring. It's like the musical equivalent to watching paint dry. It's almost unbearable. I would have to give this one the red bootleg, which I think this is the first song I've given. To give this song some positives, I do like the story which he's telling, where he's like, you know, marching towards the sea, following in line, and then he hears the voice, presumably God, and it said saying, "Follow me instead." And so he's getting out of the line, I guess, of conformity or whatever. Everyone's walking in the line, going to the spaceship or whatever. But with everything else in the line, the awkward delivery, some of the awkward lines, like where he says, "No one looks up anymore because you might get a raindrop in your eye." Like, okay, it's just, I don't care. Like, the message or the story is interesting, but the song itself isn't. That leads us into the next track, Johnny Boy. I don't really like the piano in this one. I remember watching, I think I remember watching a Brad Tasted music video a long time ago where he made the the connection that it sounds like "Hey There Delilah," and I really can't not unhear it. It's scary.
Get up, Johnny boy, because we all need you now.
Man, I don't really remember this song. I guess this one hasn't really been one that I always come back to, but man, I don't remember it being this nice. Nice falsetto.
We all know you're qualified to fix a chair and love your wife.
You're qualified to fix a chair and love your wife. Okay.
But they lie when they blame it on the times.
I guess I don't really get what he's saying when he say they blame it on the times, because he says it like 4 times. I don't really know what he's trying to say there. I really love this part though. I'm guessing this song is just, I guess Johnny Boy is just like the world hates him, like, or Johnny Boy's in a position where he thinks that the world's just looking down on him, and this is like a song just telling him, just get up, Johnny Boy. Come on, Johnny Boy. Come on, Johnny Boy. Get up, Johnny Boy. I still can't unhear the "Hey There Delilah" connection. Thanks, Brad.
We all need you now.
Whoa. Oh man, the build up. It's they just keep adding and adding and adding and adding layers and layers and layers to this, and it's just, I don't remember this far into the song. It might have just been too long since I've heard this song, because I gotta admit, I was kind of turned off at the beginning of the song with the piano and stuff, and I think I'm kind of mad at myself that I never really gave this song a chance.
Get up, Johnny boy.
Oh, Tyler's like right up at the mic.
Get up, Johnny boy.
Woo!
Get up, Johnny boy.
Crowd singing.
'Cause the world has left you lying on the ground. You're my pride and joy. You're my pride and joy. Get up, Johnny boy, because we all need you now.
I like that. I like that. I don't know. I really like that. Just the little ending there. It's like it's really cute. It's kind of cute. I don't know how to say it. I think that's how I would describe this song. It's just cute. It's a song about a man who's down on his luck. The world. He's an outcast to the world. The world hasn't returned him any favors, and they're just saying, "Come on, Johnny boy. Come on. I'll take your names. I'll take your shames. I'll take your blames because we blame it on the times. Like, come on, Johnny boy, get up." And it's. I gotta give it. I'm giving it my favorite sunglasses, but it's like a low. It's like half a sunglasses. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a full sunglasses. It's just about a half a sunglasses. But you know, I still like it. It's enjoyable. I can see why I don't really remember this song. I wouldn't say that it drags on too long. It's just it is a little forgettable. I don't know how else to say it. It's just a little forgettable. It's not as good as the other ones, but it is enjoyable. I honestly thought I was gonna hate this song because I remember not liking this song, so I'm pleasantly surprised that I genuinely liked it. Next song, Oh Ms Believer. And I really like that name.
Ms Beliver, my pretty sleep.
People who say that Tyler has cringy vocals, they need to listen to this song, because this song genuinely has some of his best vocals. I don't know how they always add these funky little synthy, just simple little drum loops that just make it so good. It's so great.
We will walk so much slower.
Oof. I like how it's just so stripped back. It's very nice. I think the intro, I think the outro kind of does go on just for a little bit too long, but I don't really think it takes too much away from the song. Man, this is up there with some of my favorite 21 Pilot songs off of Self-Titled, maybe even in their entire discography. This is just one of the songs that I just always love. So it has to get my favorite sunglasses. It's a good rating in my book. I do like it. The song feels cold, you know, like with the mentions of snow and how people get colder and older and bolder and golder or whatever, but it's like a nice little Christmas song almost with the little bells in the background. Now we move on to the next track, Aircatcher. It's like they're playing the piano in the distance. I really like that. Shit, that's really loud.
I don't fall slow like I used to. I fall straight down.
How else would you fall? Did you fall sideways?
You stolen my air catcher.
Air catcher is such a unique way to saying parachute. I mean, I guess you really couldn't rhyme anything with parachute.
My parachute.
Never mind, he just says parachute. Man,
I think you'll be the
man.
one in a pretty contest.
Okay.
And the moon just happened to be the very first thing that I missed.
I guess he's in love with the moon.
You stolen my air catcher, and I don't know if I want it back.
I guess he wants to keep falling.
'Cause I'm not sure
Oh my god. It sounds so big.
and I just don't say what
I forget that this is in this song.
so
Tyler Joseph and autotune does not go good together usually. I don't know why. That Tyler on this album, and I think Regional at best, he uses a lot of that shitty autotune. I honestly forgot that part was in there. It sounds so bad compared to the rest of the song, which sounds beautiful.
falling I will.
Ooh. I'm giving it my favorite sunglasses, but gets points knocked off for that auto-tune bit. It was a perfect song until he did the auto-tune. It's so bad. I don't know why. It does not completely ruin the song, because the rest of it is so good. I don't know why he decided to use auto-tune there. And next we got the next song, Trapdoor, which I'm just gonna say right now, this is like my favorite 21 Pilot song of all time. I love how it like goes in and out, the piano. Man, they're so good with doing the soft and simple at first and then just bringing it in.
He wakes up early today.
Oh, I love this song.
Everyone gather around for our show. Watch as this man disappears as we know. Do me a favor and try to ignore as you watch him fall through a bladed trapdoor.
God, have I already said this is my favorite 21 Pilots song? Have I already said that? Okay.
Nothing kills a man faster than his own
God.
head.
I love that line. Oh man. He's like scream singing almost, and it's beautiful. I don't know how Tyler did that, but it's just holding door for that long. I could never. Like his little breath there at the end. But God dang, is this song good. This song used to just kind of be one of the songs on the album for me. I don't know why, but I started listening to this song on my way to work and from work. And over time of listening to this song every day to and from work, I just started to fall in love with it. And the emotion he puts into it, the story of the song, everything about it. Well, I can't say it's perfect. It has like one or two parts that kind of take away from the song, but I can look past it for the rest of it. If there were 3 songs, there's 3 songs that I would take from this album. Fall Away, Friend Please, and Trapdoor. I would take those 3 songs and I could just burn and throw away the rest of this album. Don't really remember this next one. A Car, a Torch, a Death. Never mind, I remember this song.
The air begins to feel a little thin.
Yep, awkward singing.
Behind me.
Oh, I lied. This song reminds me about... Is it the next song? Yeah, Taxi Cab, because A Car, Torch, a Death, Taxi Cab, both cars. Anyways, there's 4 songs off of this album that I would take and then throw away. The 4th one being Taxi Cab.
I barely feel a smile deep inside me.
Oh, same, brother, same. When I'm listening to this song, that line means true.
I began to understand why God died.
Ooh, that's a line, dude. Maybe I'm being too harsh on this song. God, I don't remember the beat being this nice to the song.
The demon sat there waiting on her porch.
God, the singing is
It was a little
pretty bad. Do I understand what's going on in this song? Not completely. But I'm kind of into it. It's interesting. This is an interesting story he's telling, I gotta say.
I began to understand why God died.
That is just such a line, though. Here, hold this jar. I am having just a bit of a hard time understanding exactly what this song is about, but nonetheless, it's intriguing. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I'm gonna have to give it the mid-mambo. There are bits of it, like I said, the singing is really what takes away from it. Then we go into the next song, Taxi Cab, which is weirdly also about a car, a torch, a death. Just kidding. We need to go back to the simple days of piano, Tyler.
And fill up every hole inside my mind.
See, the awkward singing on this song, though, isn't so awkward that it's annoying. It's just awkward. I want to fall inside your ghost and fill up every hole inside my mind. It's just such a weird line. Tyler is so good at making weird lines make sense and also not make sense, but sound intriguing at the same time. I don't know.
I wanna strip myself of breath, a breathless piece of death I've made for you.
See, I'm glad he doesn't do the awkward singing the entire time on this song, because then you get beautiful moments like this.
I said, don't be afraid.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
I said, don't be afraid. We're going home.
I love how he says that line.
That they were 3 men up front. All I saw were backs of heads. And then I asked, am I alive and well, or am I dreaming dead? Then one turned around to say, we're driving toward the morning sun, where all your blood is washed away and all you did will be undone.
Oh my god. I feel like the self-titled album is just like, it's like a Christian alternative album almost. Oh man, you already know what I'm gonna say. Oh. Beautiful singing, the beautiful message, the beautiful wordplay. The song is just beautiful. Not in the same way that Oh Ms Beliver is beautiful. Man, is this song beautiful. It makes me happy to listen to. I genuinely love this song. It's one of my favorite 21 Pilots songs. Some of my favorite 21 Pilots songs is on this album. And I'm going to talk more about my feelings about the overall album at the end of the video. So I'm going to save my thoughts till then. But all I got to say is I love this song. It's really good. Now we're on to the next song, Before You Start Your Day. Oh, man. It's the Slits song.
Open the slits
Ugh.
in your face.
Ugh.
Start your day.
You could have just said eyes.
You don't have much time to make your slits
Stop saying slits.
just right.
Gross.
I'm in your mind.
Get out of my mind, Tyler.
I'm singing la da la da.
You keep singing la da da da, okay, man? See? Saying eyes wasn't that hard, was it, Tyler? Oh, that was awkward. I gotta say, this song is uncomfortable. I feel like if he just didn't use slits, I don't know, the song is so awkward and like, it's almost horrifying how like uncomfortable this song is. It's just, I would never want to start my day with this song. I would never want to listen to this song before I start my day. I'd rather die. It's like he was trying to sound profound by saying open your slits in your face or whatever. It's just gross, and I hate that imagery. Ugh, I'd never want to listen to that song again. Oh dang, I didn't even realize we're at the last song. Isle of Flightless Birds. Man, this sounds really nice. Oh my god. Man. Man, this song, I remember it took me a long time to like warm up to this song. Not that I ever hated it, it's just a song that I never got around to listening to.
All we are is an isle of flightless birds. We find our worth in giving birth and stuff. We're landing our homes against winding roads, and we think the going is tough. We pick songs to sing, remind us of things that nobody cares about. And honestly, we're probably more suicidal than ever now. If you decide to live by what you think's wrong and what's right, believe me, you'll begin to wish you were sleeping. Your weeping will creep in your head and you'll cry. But if we wake up every morning and decide what we believe, we can take apart our very heart and the light will set us free.
Again, Tyler with the amazing flow.
I will fly.
Oh, this part's really pretty.
How frustrating and so degrading. It's time we're wasting, as time will fly by and the sky will cry as light is fading. And he is waiting, oh, so patiently, while we repeat the same routine as we will please comfortability. Yeah, please think about why you can't sleep in the evening.
Ooh, why you can't sleep in the evening. That is... Whew. Man, this rap part is a lot more awkward.
Please don't be afraid of what your soul is really thinking. Your soul knows good and evil, your soul knows both sides. And it's time you pick your battle, and I promise you this is mine. I promise you.
Wow. Compared to the first rap, this verse is not good. God, there's still like a minute left of this song. Is it just instrumental? Well, that was it. That was an outro, alright. I gotta say, the first half of that song, amazing. But that second half, not too great. And I think with the combined total of that song, I'll have to give it like, it's a mid-mambo plus one lens from my favorite sunglasses. It's just a step above the mambo sauce. I feel like a lot of people don't give enough credit to this album because I see a lot of people just kind of shove this album to the side like I used to do when I was a kid. There is some genuinely great music on this album. And there's also some genuine garbage on this album. Mostly, this album is mostly good. I would say this album, for the most part, is amazing. There's just a couple good few stinkers on here. I mean, you got Fall Away, Friend Please, Oh Ms Beliver, Trapdoor, Taxi Cab, all amazing songs. And then you have songs like The Pantaloon, March to the Sea, and Before You Start Your Day, which like really brings the experience of listening to this as a complete album. Just terrible. And there are parts of the good songs that really do go on for a long time. Like some songs are ruined by just how long the song is. The shortest song on this album is 3 minutes and 2 seconds long, with the longest being 5 minutes and 45 seconds. And like a good minute and a half of it is just instrumental at the end. I guess if I had to rate this album as a whole, I think I could give this album like a 6 or a 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, if you just took like a good 4 or 5 of these tracks out of the album and just had those tracks, it would be like a 10 out of 10 EP or something. The album as a whole, with it just dragging on a little too long, with some of the ideas and I guess what you could call artistic choices, just some of it is genuinely obnoxious and hard to listen to. Which really saddens me because some of my favorite 21 Pilots songs are on this album. And some of my least favorite ones are also on here. But overall, I would say this album is just really decent. It's a really decent album to listen all the way. If you're considering all the way through the album, it's just a really nice, decent album to listen to. The imagery in most of these songs is beautiful. The stories some of these songs tell are great. Some of the weird production and the length of just the length of the song, like this album is an hour and 2 minutes long, and I feel like it could have been cut down to like 45 minutes. But that's how I feel about the album. I hope you liked this. Go give the album a listen. Tell me what you think about my thoughts and how you think I'm wrong in the comments. If there's any other artists you'd like to see me listen to, leave a comment in the comment section below. And as always, I hope you have a good day and a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.